It's gonna be dark in here, darling. But when you come out, you'll be as safe as you can be. You're going to be as quiet as a mouse, aren't you? Because you don't want Mummy and you to be torn to tiny little pieces. Just go to sleep for a little while. Alright? All we have to do is travel safely across the entire city and not upset any doctors or any townsfolk carrying torches or pitchforks. Or plague victims. Oh, the stories you'll have when you grow up. I hope this is vol le voyage. Oh, God. My feet are killing me.
Nicht bei Aloha! Wina Shield Pen!
Sally Rear!
Yaga by Allah! Wina Shield! Happening?
No one's here. Thank God. Let's get out of here, shall we, Gwen? Shh. It's almost over. Let's just lower this into the water. They won't anymore, will they? Make as much noise as you like. Maybe I'm not such a rubbish mum after all. You'll never know how alone someone can be. You have me. I'll have you. You'd never guess I'm happy, would you? We're gonna have such adventures. We'll be the two musketeers.
I wonder if little Artie got away all right. Wasn't that the caper? I thought he'd never cut the power. Well, I hope she likes it.
That wasn't very nice, what you did to Arthur.
What did you do while I was out?
Stuff.
You're a master of conversation. Look what I got you in the warehouse.
Oh. She's so pretty.
It's a fair bit of Christmas there, isn't it?
Did you know the power switch was alarmed?
They're all quite mad, you know, the Home Army lads.
Did you know the power switch was alarmed?
I think they want the Germans to come back. It's the shame of it, you see.
You bloody knew!
For heaven's sake, Artie, times are hard, but you and I are neighbours from way back.
The tanks are hollow, Ollie.
What's that?
The tanks, they're made of papier-mâché.
Like we made at school.
We could have fought them. If they didn't really have tanks.
Did you know they were fake?
Of course not.
I wouldn't have had to lie my way off that train.
I would have told the lads.
But
Would have...
Oh my God.
You were the General Secretary.
I did.
You must have known.
Don't forget a thing like that.
I lied my way off that train.
If we'd have known, we'd have risen up. We'd have had to.
I promised Percy I'd keep him safe.
We'd have saved you. And everyone else's kids.
Didn't you hear me? I have to go find him.
How? The bridge is crawling with policemen.
There's that thingamajig you told me about.
But I was going to use that.
You were going to leave me?
No, of course not. You're my daughter.
They'll never believe you're a bridge inspector.
You're right. You're always right.
Take this to the Maidenholm Bridge and tell the bobbies you're there to fix the bridge works.
And from Maidenholm, I can get to Appleholm.
Oh, and say hello to Percy for me.
Well then. See you on the other side.
I don't see how you could have not known.
I couldn't have known about the tanks, Meg. I'd never have forgotten such a thing. I'll see the General. He'll tell you. He'll tell us I never knew. Margaret? He has to. Margaret? Ah, for fuck's sake!
Someone's broken in. Look, down there. Wastrels. I think they're setting up some kind of bomb.
Ah,
I'm playing with that.
Sorry.
go eat a banger, you leaky scunner! Wolf! Wolf! You're females!
You're here. I know you're here. You hear that? There's no one more done it. Playing hard to get, are we? You're here. I know you're here. Good night. You can't just call it a victory. Victory's when you win. Take this. Playing hard. night!
For God, for Harry and St. George.
Where the hell are they getting explosives?
I think they're setting up some kind of bomb. I think we might need to get out of here.
Away and boil your heads, you wingless cockslats! It's time! Plywood and paper mache! Plywood and...
You never liked me, did you?
Don't forget all your things on the ground floor. You don't want to leave them behind.
Better get everything I can scavenge out of there.
Careful, those people might still be here.
How the hell do I get out of here? The doors are blocked.
We can't stay here. The roof's going to fall on our heads any minute.
How about we go back up and jump off the roof?
Are you crazy?
Well, I have that parachute, so it's better than it sounds.
You're going to take a parachute up to the roof and jump off?
If you've got a better idea, don't be shy. Christ on toast!
Go forth and sin no more. Now, I just need to get up on that roof.
You're not seriously going to jump off the roof?
Come on.
You setting their fuse, right? Well, what if Private What's-His-Name lied to us?
Calm down. He's not stupid. We've got him locked up. If we don't come back, he'll starve to death.
They've captured one of the Home Army lads.
He could signal somebody for the win. Oh, bloody hell!
We have to get up the ladder. I think they're setting up another bomb.
Where the hell are they getting explosives?
I think they've stuck the fuse in. They're running away from it. They're going to break your legs.
Ain't hard to get, are we?
Are you setting their fuse?
You can't have our biscuit.
That's the one. Get it!
Don't get here hard to get, are we?
We have to get up the ladder. setting up another... I think they've stuck the fuse in. They're running away from it. You're going to break your legs. If you're very lucky.
Well, I've always wanted to try it. Parachuting, I mean. I've already broken my legs once. Don't recommend it.
If this doesn't work, I won't feel stupid for long.
Trucks away!
Margaret, wait for me!
Hope those fucking wankers like rubble. I'm never going back there. Doesn't matter. He'll tell me I didn't know about the tank. He's got to.
But we can't get into the military camp. I wonder if that soldier can help. The one the Wastrels kidnapped.
I feel surprisingly poorly for a man who's just jumped off a building.
Your blood sugar's probably low. You better use... There. Don't you feel better? Maybe you could...
There we go. Almost as sweet as you, Margaret.
You're a real charmer, aren't you?
You're a tough crowd, Meg. Do you know that?
Kidnap me!
Don't worry, I'm coming to get you.
Wait. Is that Ollie Starkey? Never mind then.
You don't want me to rescue you?
You'll only make it worse. Somehow.
Sorry, laddie, I need your help.
I won't sniff. You can't kill all of us. Don't get shirty with me. Right. I've got better things to do than chase your ass across town.
I'm going to make officer. You'll see.
Huh?
We all get what's coming to us in the end.
Fresh socks. That's his answer to everything. Bloody fresh.
So, how'd they get you? Did they sneak into the camp?
I, got lost.
I think he deserted.
Oh, taking French leave, or were you full out deserting?
It's always march, 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 drill, 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 and stabby, stabby, stabby with our bayonets. For years. The Jerrys are never going to come back, are they?
I need to go and talk to the General, but they won't let me cross the bridge.
Well, they won't let you through the front gate either. Well, I suppose I do owe you. Listen, just tell Sergeant Oldcastle you know what happened on Trim Street.
What happened on Trim Street?
What happened on Trim Street?
Well, I'm not telling you that.
I guess you're not heading back then.
I guess not.
See you when I see you then.
Not if I see you first.
My eyesight isn't that. I think someone pinched.
I thought we could have a chat about Trim Street.
You shut your bloody mouth, you fat bastard. Let him pass, lads. He's not getting past the front gate anyway. Just this once. Try it again, and I'll kill ya.
Now's the time to endure, as they say.
I'm not sure that actually was being made.
I'm ready. I think I'm ready.
They're blowing up the distillery? In God's name, why?
So the soldiers don't get drunk all the time?
Fucking Starkey's back.
I need to speak to the General.
Get him, lads.
What'd I ever do to them?
You know what you did.
It was a joke. All right, it wasn't a joke.
What about the air raid shelter? It goes right under the fence.
You're right. You're always right.
Got you.
Attention all personnel. The intruder should be captured alive if possible.
They're bombing us again!
Who the hell blocked up the entrance to the air raid shelter? What if there was an air raid?
There hasn't been an aeroplane over Wellington Wells since 1950, has there?
I'm gonna have to blow a hole in it.
Well, where are you going to get explosives?
Easy. From the military camp.
But we can't get into the military camp. Well, what about the distillery? They're going to blow it up.
Right. You're always right.
Don't make a habit of that, all right?
Oh, you don't know what you've got till it's gone.
Well, if you can't remember things, maybe you shouldn't be drinking.
You're right. You're always right.
Well, they obviously haven't blown it up yet.
I suppose now we just wait until someone comes by with a pack full of plastique.
Help! Help! They're trying to kill me!
You have to help him.
What's he ever done for me?
Well, he might be the man with the explosives.
You're right.
Thank God you're here! I think they draw to the plastique. Wait, Ollie Starkey?
Look, I don't have to help you if you'd rather work it out with the plagueies.
It's Baden Powell. We were in the Punjab together.
Did you know him?
Haven't the foggiest.
Are you gonna help me out? Are you gonna help me out here, Starkey?
Let this be a lesson to you then. Find something and put it away. Run!
Is that you?
Oh, you put on a bit of weight. That's impressive these days.
How'd you fall in a bog?
I didn't fall. They were chasing me. Look. People make poor decisions under pressure. I just gotta blow up the distillery. Then I'll tell the lads how you saved my life. They'll give you a parade.
Don't blow up the distillery. Just tell them you did. Or just blow it up a wee bit.
Orders, mate. Orders.
Could I borrow a wee stick of dynamite, then?
Oh, God. I feel dreadful.
You better stay away from him. He's about to go. You better stop him before he sets off all his explosives.
Sorry I had to see that. Well, this'll blow a nice hole in the air raid shelter. Oh, now I remember Baden Powell. Real kiss-ass he was.
Nil nisi bonum, Ollie.
Is that what you do while I'm scrounging all day? Studying Latin? What's the bloody use of that? I hope this is enough dynamite.
You better cover your ears.
Now, what's more fun than that?
Lots of things.
Now, we'll just go down there and pop up inside the fence.
Now, tinker it. I could do this in the dark. I think I have. I'll give it a whirl. So, that's not how you do it.
I think you should stick to what you know.
Ah, fond memories.
Careful. I don't think they like you very much here.
Who's on guard duty? There's a mole.
That's a bloody German! Get him! Watch out!
Oh, that really takes it out of your shoulders.
Attention all personnel. It is time to paint the tacks again. If your feet are sore from marching all day, take a break and join the painters next Monday. Any volunteers will be excused from marching.
right. Now you can make one of those sugar hypodermics. Now don't forget to use it if you start feeling weak. But don't overdo it. It can really hurt you if you take too much.
Donald!
Ollie? What possessed you to come here? Here, I can smuggle you out of trouble. Just get him a cart. I have to take the lads at the bridge their supper.
I'm afraid I'm on my way in, not out. But I might take you up on your offer later.
I suppose the lads will just have to wait a wee longer for their supper then.
Day for it, sir. Day, sir. What's that? Who's there? Who goes there?
It's not my turn.
Who's there? Who goes there?
Don't worry, in Happy Hamlet, no one dies.
What's that?
Where the hell's Cheeseman? Probably having a wank in the bushes.
Ollie!
Sorry.
He's probably in the latrine.
Or that.
He's not going to let you in. You'll need his key.
I can be quite charming when it suits me.
I bet he's still angry with you.
It's been... Sorry to bother you, but...
Starkey! Damn your eyes! Intruder! Intruder!
Told you.
Well, I'll get...
Attention all personnel. Tonight's movies will be Hellcats at Ramsgate. This stirring war movie shows one of Britain's finest victories. Don't miss it.
The tanks were fake! The German tanks in the camp. Paper mache!
Don't take that tone with me, Sergeant. I'll call the lads.
They must have sent the real ones home after they took the town.
Yes, I don't need a bloody ghost of Christmas past.
Before the train. Tell him.
In 1946. Before they took the children.
I know when they took the children, Ollie.
We could have risen up. We could have saved them. I could have saved my daughter.
Really? Would the good townsfolk of Wellington Wells have followed me into the machine guns? Or would they all have hidden in their basements?
But after the war, you can't keep a secret like that, sir.
Ollie, the safest secret in the world is a secret no one wants to hear.
Why didn't you tell me?
Oh, Ollie, don't you recall? You used to have such a good memory. You typed all my correspondence. When they requisitioned the newspaper and the glue, they needed quite a lot.
You knew?
There's holes in my memory. Like a church made of cheese and all the congregation is mice. They have to know the truth, sir. We have to tell them.
The truth has too terrible a cost. Isn't... Anyway, I'm out here in the Victory Memorial Camp. You don't think I'm the one who decides these things, do you?
Who's minding the bloody store, then?
The Executive Committee in City Hall. Why don't you drop by for a chat? I'm sure they'd happily listen to the ravings of a mad Scotsman from the Garden District.
They'd listen to you, sir.
They'd tear me apart like starved jackals, and then they'd pop a joy. I think you should visit Sally Boyle.
I don't want to forget.
Really? Because we had this exact conversation a year ago.
Oh, Margaret. I'm sorry. Margaret. Margaret!
Well, an apology makes it all better, doesn't it?
Alas, Miss Bing.
You will not.
She'll help me.
I'm calling the lads.
You better get out of here.
How?
The cook, obviously.
Right. Donald?
Ready to go?
I might have overstayed my welcome a bit, eh?
Hop in. Do you remember my meat pounder that I lent you 2 years ago? And you lost it smashing some televisions? That's quite an obsession of yours, isn't it?
I can't stand Uncle Jack's stupid face. Damn collaborator. Traitor.
Now, you bought half a bottle of whiskey in recompense, but whiskey's, let's say, 2 bob.
5.
Quiet. You want them to hear you. 2 plus half of 2 makes only 3. Seems to me you owe me at least 3.5 bottles of whiskey to even up accounts. Open up. I'm off to feed the lads on the bridge.
You're not hiding on his Stark in that cart, are ya?
I didn't think it fit. Not unless I cut him apart at the joints and boiled him a bit.
Just move along, if you don't mind.
You change with Tommy. Harry, you change with Reg.
Highway robbery.
I make it a total of 8.5 bottles of whiskey. You owe me.
Fine, I'll get them for you next week.
I'm so glad we had this wee chat. Crap, all off. Cart's broken down. They don't engineer like they do up in Scotland. I'm going to have to go back for parts. Do not steal the Bridge Boys' dinner, or I shall be cross with you.
I'd never do that to you. I'd do it to the Bridge Boys, but not to you.
Don't make me regret helping you, Ollie. Not again. And come back next week with my 8.5 bottles.
Don't even think about taking anything, Ollie. You've got few enough friends as it is.
Oh, I knew about the tanks. Everybody's got to know. They've got to know. If the General will help, I'll go to Waterloo House and talk to Miss Bing. People listen to her.
I like marching. Gives you a sense of purpose.
Tomorrow is another day, as the lady said. The best laid plans of mice and men.
Wait.
It's an ill wind that blows nobody any good.
What the fuck was that?
You look how I feel, mate.
He's the killer!
You're not a ghost! There they are. Here's the... Get 'em!
See you, you murderer!
There's the one!
There's the one that's
done it!
Murderer!
There's the one what done it!
He's got blood on his hands!
There's the one! Get him!
blood on his hands!
He's the killer! It's him! He's the killer! There's the one! Get in the water!
Get him! You murderer! He's got blood on his hands! You can't kill all of us!
Facts, just twist the truth around! There's the one who done it!
You did it, didn't you? Yeah!
Catch! I didn't say Simon Says!
Don't mind me.
There they are! Get him!
Go forth and sin nae more.
I could do this in the dark. I think I have. Good. Now we can come back here without all those disagreements. Ah, the undiscovered country.
You're a long time dead, and that's the truth.
Sometimes I like to sit down and read all of the telephone.
It's gonna be all right once the pain's gone away.
It's best not to mind.
Where are the Americans? Where?
Better half an egg than empty shells.
Don't swim in the river. The fumes will kill you.
I guess there's nothing we can do for him now.
It's a long road that's no got a turning.
Never say you don't have a choice.
Well, that's England for you.
That's the answer to everything.
A rich heart may be under a poor coat.
You'd be amazed what people
A misty morning may become a clear day.
We've all got to stick together.
Been a while, hasn't it? Eh?
You should have stayed in the village.
Ah, could be worse.
Sometimes.
In the shadows.
Tomorrow is another day, as the lady said.
Been a while, hasn't it? Eh?
Getting enough sleep?
Ollie Starkey! I hear your house fell down.
Let me guess. A bottle of the usual.
Much as I enjoy our quotidian transactions, I'm afraid I'm in need less of a distillation and more of a ratiocination.
Oh, fuck up with the word of the day. Can we just open the gate for once?
I could, but I won't. There is a mystery that confounds the best minds of the constabulary. A pomacious puzzle, if you will. Last night, there was unexpected morbidity at the apple tree, and malevolence at the Marlus Pomiler, so to speak.
Someone died last night at the apple tree.
Find out how and why, and this bridge opens up to you like a rose in summer.
It's a long road that's no got a turning.
I am in Paris.
A rich heart may be under a poor coat. You're a long time dead, and that's the truth.
Be kind to strangers.
Question why? Ours but to do the horror.
Yep, they're dead. Let's file our report.
You won't get past the Bobby without details. Who killed them? And how and why?
Fine. I was just trying to protect your delicate sensibilities.
I am dead, Ollie.
The gate's now locked, but someone brought a chain and his own lock.
Someone locked them in.
Well, you're not my problem, I guess.
Such a sad end to a beautiful life.
Since when do you care about Bobbies?
Forget the bobbies. The tree. She's not going to produce fruit in a state she's in.
Ollie, you not hear about a murdered tree?
It's not the blights killed her. Something else.
You can't kill all of us!
Our own wee Bannockburn. Do like I've told you, Meg. Don't do like I do. It happened at night, but they're not wearing their gas masks. Why would they cast them off?
What about that shovel?
Fertilizer, not the murder weapon. This one's buggered. I think someone shoved an ice pick through the filter. Smells like mustard. Oh dear God, tell me no one's got mustard gas bombs. That's a nasty way to die. Not that there are many cheery ones.
There's how. We just need the why and the who.
Oh, maybe you'd like to wake the dead and ask them your questions.
The dead say to leave no stone unturned.
Really?
Of course not. If I could talk to...
This is our dead tree now. Fuck off. A tad bit territorial, aren't we?
There's the one. What the...
Maybe we shouldn't be moving them.
Oh, I did it, Ken. If you're pissing off your enemies, you're probably doing something right. I'm afraid you've come to the end of your time. What the hell does that mean? Aside from the obvious.
You can't make a silk purse of a sow's lug, can you? This one protect you against a ferret's fart. What have we got here? Buggered again.
Where are the Americans? Where are the Russians? What happened to the gardens? We used to have gardens. Remember bread?
It's gonna be all right once the pain's gone away.
Strange how fast all the food's going off.
Where are the Americans? Where are the Russians?
Every now and then, you might see someone who seems to be sleeping on the path or even in the middle of the road. Now, we all know that the middle of the road is not the most comfortable place.
Have you got some answers for me?
It appears your lads were lured and locked into the apple tree's private park. Someone tossed in mustard gas. They choked to death.
But all the constables are equipped with...
The masks were tampered with.
But who? And why?
It appears they'd come to the end of their time.
Foggy Jack! Don't you tell anyone. There'd be a panic. Well, on your trolley. Don't forget to pop a joy before you hit the revolver.
Today, sir. How do you keep the garden up your clothes?
I hope I don't throw up.
Now, try to behave.
Ah!
Ah!
Come on out of there. That's the guilty bugger. Right there.
Oh!
That's it. Stop! You're gonna get what's coming to you!
Lovely. I've reincarnated as Ollie Starkey.
What happened to the gardens?
I just want them to stop screaming. That's all.
Mind the side effects. Oh, there's a big one we don't mention, isn't there? What am I supposed to do with all the little shoes?
Stop that! You're making me dizzy! Stop the movie! Oh, God.
Every now and then, you might see someone who seems to be sleeping on the path or even in the middle of the road. Now, we all know that the middle of the road is not the most comfortable place to sleep, and it's rather inconvenient for the rest of us. We might trip on them. So, what's going on? Well, the first thing to find out is if they're sleeping or if they're just lying there. Are their eyes open? If you shake them, do they make sound? Let's suppose their eyes are open and they seem responsive to you. There's the possibility that they're feeling too sad to get up. In that case, you're dealing with a downer. We all know what to do with a downer, don't we? Offer them joy. If they won't take it, round up a few people near you and make sure they take it. If their eyes are closed, but they seem responsive, then they may be sick. It's probably best to prop them up in a building and let a doctor know. You don't want to spend too much time with a sick person. You might get sick too. And doctors know just what to do with sick people, after all. And you don't. But what to do if they don't respond? It's possible that they've passed on. And there's no need for you to deal with a dead body of the street. The authorities are fully capable of dealing with any deceased citizens and will promptly dispose of their remains. And what you should definitely not do is stand there gawping. You don't want to draw a crowd, and it's not healthy to stare at a dead body. It might be down. So just leave the body there and move on. And if you see a lot of people walking past someone in the middle of the street, you can safely trust that they've already realized there's nothing further they can do for that person. Just pretend that the person in the street is not there. And sooner or later they won't be. Take it from me, Uncle Jack. What's done is done, and it's best if we all move on. You'll be glad you did.
Have you got some answers for me?
It appears your lads were lured and locked into the Apple Tree's private park. Someone tossed in mustard gas. They choked to death.
But all the constables are equipped with...
The masks were tampered with.
But who? And why?
It appears they'd come to the end of their time.
Foggy Jack! Don't you tell anyone. There'd be a panic. Well, on your trolley. Don't forget to pop a joy before you hit the revolver.
You're looking awfully well today, sir. How'd you keep the garden up your clothes?
I wish you wouldn't take all those drugs, Ollie. You don't think clearly enough as it is. Now, try to behave whilst you're in the village, okay?
Hello. Would you like to donate to our Uncle Jack charity drive?
On your trolley, you huffy wee fuck bumper!
Ollie!
Oh, my goodness. You're Ollie Starkey. It's Ollie Starkey!
Fuck the lot of you! Jack's a
How long has it been? What makes you think you can wear that? Well,
You're gonna get what's coming to you.
mercy! Mercy on my
Right.
elderly!
We'll have none of that. Yeah. That's the one that done it.
Mouldy and dank. Just how I like it.
How the hell does all this work?
So that's not...
I think you should stick to what you know.
Oi! This place is for people what dress like normal.
Keep up the good work.
Mouldy and dank. Just how I like it.
Good. A bit of privacy of travelling won't hurt.
You're awfully good at this.
Now it's time for I Hear You, the part of our show where Jack Worthing, that's me, answers your letters and questions about our life in Wellington Wells. My first letter is from Mrs. Emily Cluley, Falkland Road. Dear Uncle Jack, I adore your show and thank you for answering my question. I have a big Victorian bed that my husband inherited from his grandmother, but most nights he crawls off to sleep in the small bedroom, in the small bed we have there. He promises it is not because I snore, but he won't say why he does, and I'm not sure he even knows. He seems a little sad. What should I do? Dear Emily, may I call you Emily? Your letter is quite touching, but I think you know the answer, don't you? Yes. You see, if he seems a little sad, there's only one possible answer. He's off his joy a bit, isn't he? Yes. You must encourage him to take his pills, even if he seems a bit defiant. Take him to a doctor. There's no sense in sleeping in a rickety little bed in a small room when you can sleep in a proper English bed in a proper master bedroom. And quite frankly, even if you did snore, if he's taking his joy, then he should sleep soundly regardless. Just make sure he falls asleep before you do, and you both should be fine. Thank you for writing, Emily, and do keep me posted about your progress. Well, it's a bit of a dreary letter, wasn't it? I'm sorry. Forget I read it, will you? Let's take a look at another one. forward, shall we? This one is from Mrs. Purdy Robbins Handley, Woolpit Park. Dear Uncle Jack, my husband won't take off his happy face at home. He won't even take it off in bed. He's that healthy. He says he has nightmares if he takes it off, but it's a little creepy in it. She actually wrote in it. And she says, I mean, he could be anyone. Well, Purdy, are you sure he actually is your husband? Well, you can't be too careful these days, can you? No, but seriously, Purdy, we do what it takes to stay happy, don't we? And a happy mask is scientifically sculpted to keep you happy. You see, when your facial muscles are shaped in a smile, you can't help feeling happy. Now, normally, I would suggest you take more joy. But some people do have a slight intolerance to joy. Now, if your husband is one of these people, he may just be doing what he needs in order to keep himself up. Certainly, if he's having nightmares without his happy face, why on earth should he sleep without it, when he can sleep with it and not have nightmares? So, come on, have a little conjugal consideration and appreciate his good qualities. Assuming he is, after all, not an imposter. Thank you for writing, Purdy. This one is from...
Just between you and me.
What a... You can't walk around dressed like that. It ain't natural.
I see you, bugger, right
You're
there.
coming
That's the one. What does it?
Last one smiling is a rotten egg.
Let's turn that frown. Upside down.
Well, Bobbies. Protecting the haves from the have-nots since 1829. I better skulk past them or it's going to be a bit of a ruckus.
Look what the cat drank. Down.
Don't be a trad, baby. You fancy later.
Look what I've found. Say goodnight.
Lay still, you bastard.
Thank you.
Ollie, I didn't ask you here, did I? If you take enough joy, sometimes one forgets the silliest things.
People in town are getting a tad bit skinny. I think they're starving to death. And they're painting the streets in fucking rainbows.
Have you not noticed?
Have you had your joy, Ollie?
Why are you all wearing those ridiculous new masks?
You should get one. They shape your face into a smile, and when you smile, you can't help being happy.
You were kind to me, even when I got confused. I had no one else to turn to.
Oh, Ollie.
We have to tell people. They need to know the truth.
No, Ollie. People do not need to know the truth. Truth is the enemy of happiness. Isn't that the decision we all made?
Oh, but you know the truth, don't you? There's not a thing I can tell you that you don't already know. Is there?
No. It's better not to know. You, of all people, should understand that.
I'm truly sorry about this, Miss Bing.
Help! There's a donor in my...
Is this some sort of silly prank?
When I left the village, I thought you people knew what you were doing. Turns out, well, I've been keeping to myself.
I have a pillbox in my kitchen. Would you mind terribly bringing me my joy?
Oh, no, I can't.
Please, Ollie. You were never cruel.
I'm a soldier, Mom. They teach you to be cruel. I need to see the executive committee.
They won't listen. You'll only upset them, and then they'll take more joy and forget. They don't want the whole truth. No one wants the whole truth.
You know what, Miss Bing? I'll come back. I'll come back when you're in your right mind.
No! You can't, please. I'll take you to the executive committee. I'll walk you there. Anything, just please. Give me my joy! I need my joy. Why won't you give me my joy?
Sure, I'll go get it for you right away. Now, where would a woman stash her joy?
I'm afraid joy is after my time.
Here we go. She certainly hates to be off her joy, doesn't she?
You're not going to give it to her.
This is what you were looking for, wasn't it? I'm afraid I can't let you have it.
Why the fuck are you doing this? You evil downer bastard! I am going to kill you! I am going to kill you!
Sorry, I need my words to stick in your head instead of flying right out the other ear.
I've got to answer the blower. People depend on my decisions.
She's got her own pneumatic. I better answer it. Who the hell is Clive Birthwhistle?
You should find out if she likes him or not. You can't trust her, of course. Maybe there's a letter or something somewhere.
They're going to need an answer right away. You don't know how critical my answers are.
time was I could carry a pack like this and not think twice about it.
Ooh, I don't think she likes him very much. Dear Mr. Birthwhistle, thank you so much for your suggestion. May I suggest you spend a little more time pondering your work and less time pondering where you do it?
That sounds like her, all right.
Off you go.
This is all some clever joke, isn't it? It's terribly funny, Ollie. Let's just call this a prank, and you can untie me now. Please. Well... my regular off-site executive committee meeting. Won't they be surprised to find you've tied me up? What unconvincing lie are you going to try to fob them off with?
You better answer it.
What do I say?
Tell them you're the general and the meeting's been postponed. Ollie, she's going to scream if you don't gag her.
Get away!
Hello, it's Beatrice Dalrymple from the Executive Committee.
I'm so sorry. Something's come up. Please come back tomorrow.
Is that General Bing?
Yeah, I haven't got time to chit-chat. We're trying to save the world.
All right. Tomorrow, then. Tomorrow, I guess.
I hope Miss Bing didn't sneak off while I wasn't looking.
Take the key and lock her up. Lock her up. Lock her up. Take the key and lock her up, my fair lady.
I brought some food.
I made them sing, Ollie, so they wouldn't be afraid. But then they had to get on the train. Do you remember how they screamed?
Aye, I remember. All except my daughter.
Your daughter?
Aye, Margaret. Because she was dead. You've got to eat.
I'm gonna throw it right back up.
What was it your dad fed you when you were sick and couldn't eat anything else?
Coffee yogurt.
I'll bring some.
Give me my joy! Why won't you give me my joy?
I'll get you that coffee yogurt.
Why won't you give me my joy? Why won't you give me my joy?
All right, coffee yogurt. What is yogurt exactly?
It's fermented milk, like cheese, only it doesn't curdle.
So I just need some old milk and some coffee.
And probably some sugar to make the medicine go down.
Thanks, say the blisters. Bit of sugar, milk. So, she's got coffee while the rest of us are drinking toasted chicory. Well, that's coffee yogurt a la Starkey. I hope she's not particular.
Everything is quite all right. Sleepy tight, nighty-night. Everything's tucked out of sight, my fair lady.
I think you better give her that yogurt.
This is awful. You've ruined it. Oh, Father, why have you forsaken me?
I didn't know what else to do.
Oh, that will be the gardeners. Perhaps you can suggest some lovely colour combinations.
I think you better answer that.
I didn't realise she was quite this popular. So who am I pretending to be?
You could always pretend to be the maid.
Who is it?
It's Brown, the gardener. Could you get Miss Bing?
I'm sorry, she's very busy.
You should have said that she's out.
She's very busy being out.
I'll leave it with you then. Would you, open up, please?
I haven't got time to shave.
Well, wrap something around your face.
And I'm a fat, ugly Scotsman.
Not all maids are thin, pretty, and French.
You've got all the bloody answers, haven't you? Just a minute!
You better make sure she's out of sight.
So, should I stick her in a closet somewhere?
I'm afraid so.
Here's an accounting of all the gardening supplies. She can pay me next week. Cheerio.
I'll see that she gets it. There are acts of heroism you never get a medal for, and they're some of the bravest.
I need air! Open the door! I'm suffocating!
I think you'd better let her out. No, you may not just leave her in there for a bit.
I didn't say a word.
Well, that's a good look for you. Suits you. You might want to shave a bit.
Christ almighty, can't these people think for themselves?
You must let me answer my messages. They won't know what to do on their own. I promise I won't put in any secret cries for help. I just need to answer.
Who the hell is Prudence Holmes?
You really ought to get out more, Ollie.
Just let me point them in the right direction.
Bloody Rosers. I've never even heard of Prudence Holmes. Why don't you ask someone else?
You really ought to think things through.
I did think it through. Bloody Rosers can go hang themselves. I'm not giving up dear Prudence, wherever she is. Off you go.
I was your friend. The only one who was nice to you. Why would you do this to me?
Miss Bing? Is everything all right? I'm sorry, but I shall have to enter the premises.
Who's that?
Why don't you go find out?
Come in, Constable. Everything's perfectly all right.
We'll just see about that. Ow!
Have you at least got a cigarette?
They'll kill you, you know.
Whoever told you that?
Last time I managed to dig some out of the rubble, a house collapsed on me. I nearly died.
Give me some joy! I need my joy!
You'll feel better soon. Ish, I think.
Miss Bing? Oh, Miss Bing? It's Constable Naismith.
You're busier than a one-legged man at an arse-kicking contest, aren't you?
You won't fool the bobbies. They'll expect their sandwiches.
I think he's getting upset. Ollie, you better talk to him.
Oh, sorry, Constable. Miss Bing is not here.
Well, if you don't mind, Ma'am, I'll make my own determination as to her localization.
No, come right in.
Miss Bing? You around?
You better get Miss Bing back to the closet.
The children would.
Aye. We could have saved them, you know. I suppose it doesn't. Except that's just the first lie. Then comes the victory that wasn't, and then the happy pills, and the Simon Says because the kids are all gone. You can paint loaves of bread on the shop windows all you like, but if people don't wake up, we're all going to starve to death.
Please, give me my joy.
Oh, I need you here with me, Ma'am. Not off in Neverland with Wendy and Peter.
All right. The tanks were paper mache. The children didn't have to get on the train. Poor Margaret Worthing didn't have to die.
Nah, she didn't.
We go to City Hall, back entrance. There's a private elevator. The code is 0126.
The date of the victory.
I'll write you a letter of transit. It won't be enough. People won't face facts. Not until we take their joy. That's what we have to do, Ollie. And when we do that, they'll murder each other in the street.
Then why would you help me?
There hasn't been a baby born in Wellington Wells in 17 years. We don't talk about that.
I'd forgotten that.
Let's go see the executive committee.
Oh! People have to know.
In an hour, you horrible little man. I won't even know you exist.
You have to find the letters of transit.
I can't stay here. Victoria's probably run to the police already.
Then hurry! Find them!
Right, that's it. Right. No more Mr. Nice Guy.
Well, lad, this is what we trained for.
Well, that was unexpected.
Ow. But I've got a letter of transit now. I'll see the executive committee in the parade. I'll tell them the food's running out. I'll make them listen.
Right, let's cut this thing. Oi, I'll put you to bed, right? Right, I'm done from I won't have it, black dog. time you do that around here.
Look what I found. Bob's your uncle, Farry's your aunt.
I'm terribly sorry, sir. The Executive Committee have decided to close the parade to visitors for the duration.
Duration of what?
They neglected to specify, sir. But I have been specifically informed that it is unrelated to the dispersion of plague. So, you may put your mind at ease in that regard.
Then how the fuck am I supposed to get to the parade, you bell-headed turd?
Perhaps you could dig a tunnel, sir. Good luck.
For fuck's sake! It wasn't helping me anyways.
Aren't there already tunnels?
For the train tracks, oh sure, but there's no way past the hatch on the other side. Believe me, I've tried.
Then how does the Mottling get to the village from the mines on Appleholme?
You're right, there must be tunnels. I've no idea where.
Do I have to spell it out for you?
Dr. Faraday! Oh, yes, she designed the Mottling flow system. Oh, she's got to have the blueprints for the Mottling tunnels.
Bravo, Ollie. One day you won't need me anymore.
Don't you start talking nonsense, lassie. I'll show the parade's locked up tighter than a vicar's bumhole. Lovely. But there's the Mottling tunnels. Dr. Faraday has to have a map. Maybe she'll let me make a copy.
Don't make me come. What? No more, Mr. Nice Guy. Look what I found. Down.
Our own wee Bannockburn.
Careful. You know how there's all that joy gas in there? It's going to make you throw up. You better wear a gas mask. You know what joy does to you.
And people take joy on purpose.
Simon Says, step on one lit platform.
Take a flying fuck at the moon! Wait, I didn't say Simon Says. There's no one here but us ravens.
Fantastic! You did it! Here's some joy. You can never have too much joy, can you? Happiness is a choice. Simon Says, step on 2 platforms.
Simon Says, go drown yourself in the river!
Fantastic! You did it! Here's some joy. You can never have too much joy, can you? Happiness is a choice. Step on 3 lit platforms. Ha 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 ha! I didn't say Simon Says. Now, Simon Says, step on 3 lit platforms.
Back in your ma's fanny, you wank sting! That's almost better than whiskey.
Too much joy, can you? Happiness is choice. Now, for the last challenge, Simon Says, step on all the lit platforms.
Act Toon and match Snell, you bloody charlatan! Ball your head! You're the first wee dick that's ever made me long for the real Jack!
Be sure to enjoy your day.
Where do you think?
Oi!
You're coming with me? There! The one with the blood on it!
You never liked me, did you?
Hello! Somebody!
Your joy immediately.
Thank God! We've been cooped up there forever. Absence makes the heart grow fonder, but there's been an absence of absence, I'm afraid.
James? You don't have to air our dirty laundry to every stranger that passes by.
If you do the wash, we wouldn't have so much... Anyway, this is Ollie Starkey.
Who's he when he's at home?
We served together at Ramsgate.
Oh, Ramsgate. Sorry to intrude.
Jealousy doesn't look good on you, Roger.
You wouldn't happen to ken the whereabouts of Dr. Faraday?
Not actually sure. She was always talking about making a portal in the universe. It sounds ridiculous, but Roger says, well, we're a little worried she succeeded.
Don't tell anyone. If she has gone for good, we're out of work.
I was sort of hoping... Well, she designed the Motoline pipes under the city, didn't she?
Oh, yes. That was one of the first things she did on her own, after Mr. Faraday went on holiday.
You're not going down into those tunnels, are you? It's like tangled hair down there. You know, like what's in the shower drain because certain people don't clean it.
I was hoping there might be, blueprints.
There must be, but the place is such a mess and she blew it up. The Bobbies won't even let us downstairs to water the plants.
If Dr. F comes back and they're all dead, we'll never hear the end of it.
Oh, that's too bad.
Ollie, they want you to do it.
Well, then why didn't they... I could water them for you.
Oh, would you? We could try and dig up your plans while you do.
Once again, the heroes of Ramsgate save the nation.
You must take your joy immediately. You must take your joy immediately.
Oi! You...
For God, for Harry and St. George. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy.
We'll make a gardener of you yet.
think we found your blueprints.
Brilliant. Give us a look then.
The thing is, we need someone to pollinate the flowers down there.
Pollinate? Is your bum out the window?
You can't expect a soldier to know about flowers, James.
Well, we can't go down there, can we?
It's my bee cannon.
It's her bee cannon?
Well, she made it for me.
I thought you were worried about pollinating the plants.
All right, fine. Here's the bee cannon. You'll love it. It's got cannon in its name.
What am I to do with that?
Just find some bees, suck 'em up, go to the flower.
Bees. There's no bloody bees in the village.
Take your joy.
Oh, damn it, it's back to the garden district, isn't it? Sorry you had to see that.
Come on, you! I see ya! You're definitely with me! Black dog! Come on in! He's to believe it's not! I'll be damned!
Smells like someone cleaned every surface with Mortaline. Good thing I didn't smoke anymore. It's a dangerous business. You step onto the tracks, and if you don't keep your feet, there's no knowing whether you might be swept off to. I hate tunnels. And sick a night he takes the road in, as ne'er poor sinner was abroad in. Porties. They're the only ones around here clever enough to plan for winter, and now they're pretty much fucked.
Father Nature.
Wait a second. Why does this house look familiar?
Because you've been passing it every week for a decade?
Why do I have a vague memory I stashed one or two presents from a future self in there?
It's vague because you were drunk.
No one likes a nag, Margaret.
Don Hallowes!
Over there, over there. Send the word over there. Do you ever wonder if those eyes in the dark are rats? Or something worse? Buzz off! But didn't you think that was funny? Crickets. Bloody crickets.
Maybe they found your blueprints by now.
You must take your joy immediately.
Well, look at that.
There's a tunnel, but it's a bit dark.
It's under the Uncle Jack fan club.
They don't like you very much. Why?
We have a sort of disagreement about whether Uncle Jack's a very fine, funny fellow or a rotten, murdering collaborationist traitor.
So that's why you smash all the televisions.
Roger, manners.
Have you got an escape plan for after you talk to the executive committee?
Why would I need an escape plan? I'm just going to tell the executive committee what's going on in the village. They're not going to shoot the messenger, are they? Then I'll just go back to my...
home in the train station.
How would I escape, anyway?
Oh, I know. The parade float.
It'd be ridiculous, Roger.
What are you talking about?
The Uncle Jack fan club. They bring a giant balloon to the Battle of Flowers parade every year. It's enormous. It's supposed to be his head. Well, that could...
Look! Empty hydrogen tanks.
What am I going to do with empty ones?
The label. DSIR. The Department of Scientific and Industrial Research.
All right. I've got a map of the tunnel into the parade. Seems like I need to get in through the Jacobean Club.
Take your joy.
God, I hate Uncle Jack.
Joy!
If you don't know where you're going, you ought to have no trouble getting there, mate. I'm now arrived, thanks to the gods, through pathways rough and muddy. A certain sign that making roads is not this people's study.
Right. That cutscene.
Go forth and sin nae more.
Right. No more Mr. Nice Guy. You're only making it harder. Now that won't do at all. That won't do at all.
The Uncle Jack fan club. I suppose they can't remember what he did during the war.
You're not getting in this time.
I think they remember you.
I suppose I'm not going in the front way.
I bet we can still sneak in back.
Nothing but blue skies.
You know, I think someone's looking for you.
Take the job, she says.
You never have to suck another cock, she says.
As modern, educated men, we must be prepared to accept evidence that conflicts with our worldview. However much we might wish to cling to it.
Yes, you've been torturing us all afternoon. What is it? What is it?
Tell us.
I have discovered that Uncle Jack's hat is not red. It is blue.
What?
No!
I conducted a careful analysis on my TV screen.
And I suppose television sets have colour now.
Though we see Uncle Jack in black and white, his hat is undoubtedly the same colour as his eyes. And since he obviously cannot have red eyes...
I've never known his hat was red ever since...
Patience, Ollie.
Irish potato recipes. Uncle Jack tips his hat and winks and says, I especially like redheads. He's as much as telling us his hat is red.
Maybe he's a ginger. Have you thought of that? No, because in episode 45, he taps his head and says, this'll...
And now it's time for Famous Britain.
How on earth did he get to be Uncle Jack?
Everybody likes him, except you.
Have they forgotten what he did?
People are forgetting a lot of things now.
Oh, I suppose they don't even know what he did to you. But how did they forget who it was on the German radio every night during the occupation? They locked him up after the victory.
People don't talk about the past anymore.
When did they let him out?
You've forgotten things too, you know.
Because in episode 45, he taps his head and says, would not expect you to say it is good as gold. I also researched the haberdashery history of Wellington Wells. And our jaunty red hats weren't manufactured until 1956. We all know that Uncle Jack's show started in 1952.
You're betraying your ignorance. It was Christmas 1951. The Christmas special.
Oh, that again. The Christmas special isn't canon. We only heard his voice. You couldn't be sure it was him.
In either case,
I
Uncle
got
Jack
better
could
things
not have
to
had a
do.
red hat because red hats weren't not yet being manufactured.
In fact, in episode 647, A Tale of Two Rats, he alludes to his hat being a beaver pelt. So it must have come from America before the late...
I would drop some stuff, laddie.
Excuse me, but I saw Uncle Jack once. Outside the broadcast tower.
You told us nothing of this.
A girl has a right...
But it's all up there.
What colour was his hat?
Oh.
They don't need a cook. They need a maid.
Where's the bloody parade balloon? You could hide the Tsar and all his relations up here, and no one's the wiser.
Any fool can see.
Time to get the float out of here.
Ollie!
I said float. What did you think I said?
We didn't come here for the float. We came here to get into the Motoline tunnels.
Is there a draft?
How do we gang out of here?
I should have brought a sweater.
You won't get away with this!
When you have eliminated the impossible, whatever remains, however improbable, must be the truth.
You want me to go up the chimney? Like Santa Claus after he's eaten up all the biscuits?
Didn't you read the plans? There's a secret passage.
He bombed the broadcast!
He broke...
won't get away.
I knew there was a hatch here. I hope it really does go to the tunnel to Appleholme. We haven't been in the parade in a while, have we, Margaret? I hope the executive committee listens. I hope they're willing to tell people the truth.
Don't forget to get some hydrogen-fueled float, in case it doesn't go well in the broadcast tower.
I hope you're wrong, Margaret. I could do this in the dark. I think I have. No one seems to live here anymore. Might be a good place to camp out. What happened here? Big questions. Here. Lucky I don't believe in ghosts. Well, lad, this is what we trained for.
Oh, look at all the pretty clothes.
We don't like costume parties here.
It's not bloody Halloween!
Lay still, you bastard. Another bloody document control.
How much we learned from the Germans.
What on earth do you think you're wearing?
The gate's open, Ollie. Can't you just not look at the telly?
No, I can't just not look at the telly. They put one in every bloody corner. I'll tell you what I can do. I can blow up the bloody broadcast antenna at City Hall.
That is the worst idea I've ever heard from you.
What do you know? You're dead. Huh? Haven't got an answer for that, have you? Margaret. Margaret! Ah.
Looks like a plague whistle did a number on this.
I'm putting a stop to this right now.
He's about to go.
Rongan! Ben!
Have you ever wondered what life will be like 20 years into the future? That would be the year 1984. Yes, it sounds like a very long way away.
The Department of Senseless Idiotic Research.
Closer than you think. At the Wellington Wells House of the Future. You can imagine yourself in 1984.
If anywhere's got hydrogen, it's these bampots. If not, I'm off to the executive committee to fill a bag with hot fucking air.
Right! No more Mr. Nice Guy!
And there's my hydrogen. I just need to walk out the door and...
Stop, for fuck's sake! How do I get out now?
Well, I guess we'll meet in hell. We all get what's coming to us in the end. If I've done this right, you'll wake up in a bit. Huh?
Are you feeling alright, sir?
Really takes it out of the shoulder.
Up here, Ollie. I think you can open up the doors from the office.
Well, how the hell do I do that?
Oh, wait, the cannon.
Get happy!
Just need...
That's a terrible idea.
Wet blanket! Why aren't you happy? You deep your boy! Cheer up, you bastard!
And now, I just get in.
I'll put a damper on you, you
I hope this doesn't tear off any bits on us later.
Why didn't you mention that before? Still got all my bits. They just hurt extraordinarily much. Who needs trains and planes? We ought to have sent the mail by cannon.
All right. All right. I've opened the door. Now, please, just go.
Thank you kindly.
I'm going to have the worst headache for the rest of the week.
How'd you get in? Bloody downer! Got you. Allow me to send you
The broadcast tower can't be that far from here. I wonder what the executive committee's up to right now.
Is there meat on sale? I'm putting a stop to this right now. Help us help you. What's going on? We won't have it.
You're dying, darling. Take
elevators must be
The
up
sun
these
always
stairs.
comes out in the end, so come on out, or you'll miss it. Wakey, wakey, everyone.
Oh, I don't think I want to try to get past Headmistress while she's on the job. I better shut her down first. Where have they hidden her controls?
Please step away immediately.
Do tell, please.
I need to get upstairs to see the executive committee.
They're busy too, I should think.
The elevator's shuttered. Could you open it?
I'm so sorry. I'm in a...
The elevator's shut. The elevator... Sorry, ma'am. I need to get upstairs.
You'll have to ask someone who has time on her hands.
Sorry, ma'am. I...
You are not authorized. Please clear the area immediately.
Sorry, I can't remember what I came here for. Let this be a lesson to you then. How did I get here?
Did you go and see Sally Boyle?
I can't have. She's in the village.
Or she came to you. It doesn't matter.
She comes by. Why does she come by? Do we trade?
What did you buy from her?
Oh, my memory's more than usually fuzzy.
Did you take something she gave you?
I was sad, wasn't I? And ashamed. I can still feel it. I just don't know why.
You bought something from her, didn't you?
Why was I sad? What have I got to be ashamed of? Margaret, don't look at me like that. Can't help it if I don't remember.
Where do I turn on the bloody power to the elevator?
We've got a downer here, haven't we?
That was rather brutal.
Sorry, ma'am. I need to get upstairs.
You'll have to ask someone.
Ah, there we go. And up I go. What the hell happened here?
Food production.
Good Christ, it's all going down the crapper.
You don't have to talk like that.
Who's in charge here?
You're in luck. It's me today. We rotate the dread responsibility. Do I know you?
So, there's only one of you who doesn't take joy on a day?
I might have had a little.
The tanks in the military camp. Did you know they made a papier-mâché?
Oh, that's terrible. Would you like a joy?
Have you been getting out into the village lately? People are getting a bit slim. And these charts, are we running out of food?
Oh, no, don't look at the charts. They're horrible. Here, let me get you another joy. We've got our own booth.
They're the executive committee?
So, you people are in charge of the whole shebang?
That's us. Ever since the victory. What's wrong with the tanks?
You know what? I've forgotten.
Oh, good. Well, come back if you remember, but with any luck you won't. Be seeing you.
We have to tell people. They need to make a new executive committee.
Absolutely. If they won't heed the loony from the garden district, they're sure to hearken to the dead girl in his head.
They'd listen to Uncle Jack.
You know what that man did.
Everyone listens to him. All day long.
I can't stand his smirking face.
Ollie.
You're right. You're always right. But it's not going to be pretty. If we go upstairs, we're going to make him tell the truth about bloody everything.
Is someone there? Did you hear something?
Hello? Yoo-hoo! Hello? Here's Ollie! Hello?
Time to pay the piper, Jack.
No, I can't leave here until everyone knows the truth.
It's his last show.
How'd you ken that?
The camera's smacked. Where is he?
Good Christ! He's gone off! You can't have gone off! I've got things to tell you, Jack!
Let's see what Jack has to say for himself.
I'm sure I had it right here. You know, there are times you can actually take a little too much joy and, well, then you can't remember where anything is, can you? Ah, yes. Here it is. Mrs. Florence Gilbert of Brougham Hayes is holding an exhibition of her hand-knit dolls. Well, she likes to make dolls from all over the world, all knitted in wool.
It's his last show.
How'd you ken that?
The camera's smashed. They couldn't have shot another.
Do you know who'd have liked that? Margaret.
Why is he talking about you?
Who's Margaret?
Because I love dolls.
What am I talking about? Who cares about the past? Well, listen, do drop by to see these fabulous dolls at Mrs. Florence Gilbert's.
Poor thing.
Poor thing?
She loved dolls, you know. She had dozens of them. They're from all over. I can assure you that there's absolutely no truth to the silly rumour that the food is running out.
How does he know about your dolls?
However, it is true that there's a brand new flavour of joy. You'd think at 12 your daughter would be over dolls.
His daughter?
Yes, Ollie.
But she'd make these darling little costumes. I knew it was wrong. I mean... She was even excited about going to Germany. It was me. I couldn't imagine living without her, so... So I hid her. Someone tipped them off. And she ran.
No, that's not right. It was Jack what turned you in and I what tried to save you.
No, Ollie. You turned me in.
I'm afraid we've come to the end of our time.
But you were my daughter.
Jack Worthing. Margaret
I mean it.
Worthing. You're Ollie Starkey.
No, I couldn't have. I could never have betrayed you. You're my...
Neighbour. I was your neighbour.
How could I? How could I do a thing like that to a little girl? Dear God. Dear God, I'm sorry, Margaret. I never meant to hurt you.
It's a bit late for an apology.
What can I do? Tell me.
Do you hear me? We've come to the end of our time. The food's run out. We're all going to starve to death. You have to stop taking your joy. Take it from Jack Worthing. That's me.
People have to know.
But Jack's your father.
Stop.
that Jack's gone, that the food's run out.
All have to stop.
That they have to stop taking the joy.
Stop it!
You have to broadcast the tape.
Right, I could do that.
But you won't, will you?
God, I never meant to hurt you, Margaret. I'm sorry.
It's not going away.
They've cut the power. The bastards.
There's an emergency... one of those wheelie power thingamabobs. You're on air. The Bobby Popper. Watch out, someone's coming.
It's not going away. It is. Put that down. It's not going away.
We're running out of power.
You hear me? It comes to the end of our time.
Watch out, someone's coming.
Run out. We're all going to starve here.
Say good night.
You have to stop taking your joy.
Get away from that tape player.
I think Bobby's through the wheel again. More of them.
Manager.
All have to stop. Stop. Stop it. You won't. Don't. I'm afraid we've come to the end of our time.
Turn it off.
Watch out, we're running out of power.
We've come to the end of our time. We've come to the end of our time. We've come to the end of our time. Come to the end of our time. Here. We've come to the end of our time. That's the last time you do
I think you need to do the wheel again.
I won't.
Sorry you had to see that. Guess walking out the front door's out of the question.
Good thing I made you get that float.
What do we do now?
We say goodbye.
To who?
I'm not really your daughter.
I know that.
And I'm not really here.
But
I'm a lie too.
We've been together so many years.
You don't think having an invisible friend is a wee bit babyish for a man who's been to war?
We can hide in the train station till it all blows over.
Now that you've put that on the telly, I think it's time you put away childish things.
You're right. You're always right. Goodbye, Margaret. Hey! You bastards! That's right, you as well, pal! It's not a lovely day for it. It's a fucking terrible day for it. Lovely day for fucking what, anyways? Fuck the lot of you bastards! I'm going home!
Wonder what's left of Scotland.
Are you all right, sir?
I'd forgotten just how heinous a person I am.
Well, the truth is not for everyone, sir. You see, some people find they're stronger than they ever supposed. Some people can let go of the confabulations that have comforted them. Some make choices that surprise even themselves.
The food's run out. You have to stop taking your joy.
Perhaps these people are not you. Are you sure you don't wish to forget? And go back?
I was happy before, wasn't I? Are you really a constable?
I patrol the boundaries. Come on, sir. Once you're out there, you'll know what to do.
Every day gets a little hard to tell. Both of us can't be right when you're gone. Both of us can't be right when you're gone. Baby, it's a long way home. Couldn't stop my head today from floating away over the houses and cars. Finally, I thought it must be better this way. He's up in the moon and the stars when you're
Lovely day for it. Lovely day for it. Lovely day for it. I don't even know how to tell the truth anymore. Lovely day for it.
Are you joking? It's been shitty all day. Did you not notice the drops of water falling out of the sky? It's gonna be shitty tonight too.
You're right. It has been rather a shit day.